I'm a white and one's in the blue. But I step in the ring and slide. Big money see man go in the game, get tired. Big Phil, top big corners and blinders.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, you knew they were running this one back. Many of you, of course, remember the epic encounter between Khamzat and Gilbert at UFC 273. That was April of 2022. That fight likely to go into the Hall of Fame. We'll see what the encore produces here.
Yeah, it was a fantastic fight the first time, but I think it was because people did not expect Gilbert Burns to be able to compete with Chimaev. Now that we know he can, you expect a much more competitive fight. I always love these matchups to see who made more improvement in the time away when these guys get into the ring.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this into the octagon, and they were going to...
His opponent stayed up with a quick level change.
He went single, outside the dude off the line.
Chimaev's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Posture's up now, oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Durinho gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, my goodness!
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Burns. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Khamzat gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Won't take many of those.
Burns bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as back on that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautiful. Perfect placement on that shot. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Nice positional control here. All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. In DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Great timing on that double leg.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ, following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip, not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Great block there.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's going to stay in this fight.
Back to his feet. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that... Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Ooh, found a home for that knee.
And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the correct space to land these beautiful knees.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. That's good defense to get there. Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. strike targeting that damaged area on the body. Is this a game plan thing, or perhaps try to set something up high later?
Well, I think it all works together. You get the hands to start to drop, and then when those hands drop, you go over the top with that head kick. But beating up the body sets up the attacks up top, and that is exactly what this guy is doing.
Oh, nice job to catch the leg. He saw that strike coming and now works it into a takedown. So now he has the fight to the canvas. Let's see what he can do with it.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lets the fight on.
Burns' eyes starting to go. Oh, huge elbow. Back to the feet. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Burns gets tattooed by that straight punch. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter, you put in the work, and it all comes together.
It all comes together. Nothing feels better to go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired. Nothing feels better.
20 seconds left. Chimaev's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. 10 minutes in the can.
Stop!
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep.
All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
Nice strike.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Strong outside leg kick. Just misses with the straight right. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, nice straight there by Chimaev. All right, so a knockdown form in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg injury. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at Fight's End. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on... Oh, big elbow.
Another one!
Back to his feet. Oh, well timed with the knee to the head. Well, at this point, DC...
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Take him down. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because he wasn't going to force the finish.
No, he wasn't going to force the finish. He wasn't going to put himself in bad position. He was okay with however the fight ended, whether it not be a finish or a decision. The guy is in fantastic shape. He has a well-rounded skill set, and he continues to show evolution every time he steps in the octagon.
And knowing Khamzat, he's going to try to make a quick turn and propel his candidacy forward. Congrats to Chimaev on another big win tonight.
Trenches, who the fuck you really say that?